season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Clark, the day has finally arrived for basketball fans. It's opening day of a brand new NBA regular season.
Nothing quite like the excitement of beginning the regular season, Kevin. It's one of my favorite days of the year, and this matchup here tonight should be a fun one.
Here is Bogans. Pass to Boozer. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Parker passes to McDyess. Back to Parker. Clock at 6. Driving in, and it's good. 2 points.
Well, even with the defense right in his face, Parker's just in his comfort zone down inside with that look.
Now here's Rose. Passes to Dad. From past the arc. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And the wide open shot from Ginobili buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Here is Bogans. The dish now to Rose. The pass to Noah. 5 on the clock, and Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Shot clock at 6. Then kicks to Bogans. Over Ginobili.
You know, on defense, Manu comes at you with so much tenacity and focus and intensity. He's just looking to outwork you.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And it's Parker in the corner. Noah with the block.
It takes defense so seriously. Noah's showing he can be a pest out there.
Outside Dang. To the left wing. Chalk up 2 there. Dang's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ginobili looking around. Pass to McDyess. Jefferson finds Parker. Just 4 to shoot. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Boozer a screen on Parker. Rose goes in.
Boy, Rose is a marvelous athlete who's really good at taking it to the cup. And he's hard to cover because of that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there, and that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Parker passes to Duncan. Back to Parker. Screened by Duncan. 13 feet away. Parker's shot is off. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Rose. From 11 feet away. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Splitter is checked in for Duncan. Here is Bogans. He's covered by Ginobili. Dang kicks to Boozer. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Noah. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, it's hard to replace enthusiasm. It can take you so far, and the passion Noah plays with, hustling on the offensive glass, scrappy on the defensive end as well. He's fun to watch.
Now, here's Parker. Stolen by Bogans. Noah dishes to Bogans. Parker against Rose. Boozer with the screen for Rose. The feed to Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Great work by Boozer on that play. A textbook pick and roll.
Spurs trail by 4. Ginobili outside. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
A moment now to see the numbers for Luol Deng. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 17 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Now here's Rose. Here's Boozer, and Parker with the block. Pass to Ginobili. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Splitter. Over Bogans. Splitter, that's good. Rose with the ball. Noah the screen. Rose goes in. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Parker's shot is off. Chicago leading. Rose surveying the D. The pass to Boozer. Puts it up from 12 and off the glass. That one's good. Boozer's got his second basket.
A guy that usually likes to work in close. Boozer noticed the soft coverage and able to knock that one down from the mid-range.
Now here's Ginobili. Pass to McDyess. He dishes it to Splitter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Splitter just showing some IQ there and knows how to get calls on those type of shots.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls.
And Splitter has that lovable personality, a terrific glue guy that teammates love playing with.
And the Spurs making a change here. Hill's checked in. That one is no good. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Bogans. Kicks to Dang. Second chance shot. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Ginobili. With a step back. Parker's shot is off.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Back to Rose. Takes the 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You know what? You can see the confidence Rose has in being able to just catch and shoot it and get it up quickly.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. C.J. Watson, he's checked in for Chicago. The Spurs also with the sub. Temple's checked in. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. 6-point game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Yep, it counts. Parker's got 6.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Boozer a screen on Parker. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Brewer is checked in for C.J. Watson. Pass to Brewer. Passes it to Bogans. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Shoots. Brewer, good. Here's Parker. He has 6. And there's the pass to Splitter. Splitter sets a screen for Hill. Back to Splitter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Joakim Noah. The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And that one misses. So for the Bulls. Kurt Thomas, he's checked in for Noah. Korver comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Watson in for Keith Bogans. He hits the second from the line. The Bulls leading by 5. Watson kicks to Korver. Pass to Watson. Now Brewer. There's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Antonio McDyess.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Chicago making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Spurs trail by 5. Temple the pass to Parker. Pass to McDyess. On the wing, Hill. McDyess a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Splitter kicks to Temple. His 3-pointers off the mark. Chicago leading by 5. Boozer a screen on Parker. Watson for 3. Sinks the triple.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here is Hill. Hasn't made one yet. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Bulls have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Passes it to Brewer. Boozer with the screen for Brewer. Parker with the steal. There's the call on James Johnson. That's his first foul. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Spurs. Bonner comes in for Antonio McDyess. And Ginobili subbed in for Garrett Temple. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Splitter with a screen on Johnson. Here's Ginobili. Chicago grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Johnson. Still without a basket. 4 on the clock. Right block shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass. It's Parker with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get C.J. Watson.
You gotta love the intensity on that attack by Parker to draw the foul. He is a beast off the bounce.
And the first one drops.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Taj Gibson's checked in for Boozer, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for C.J. Watson. Garrett Temple has checked in for the Spurs. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Rose. He's got 5. Outside Gibson. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. On its way from Rose for 2. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
One shot.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
San Antonio making a switch here. Hill's checked in. And that one misses.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
Now here's Ginobili. Splitter kicks to Ginobili. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Johnson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Bulls leading by 8. Here's Rose. Trying to get open is Gibson. Rose, no good. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Splitter sets a screen. Temple. No good on the triple. Now Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Brewer, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Brewer's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Ginobili outside. And Ginobili with the slam.
Do not sleep on Ginobili's athleticism, folks. This guy is more than capable of pounding it down on you.
And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope. If you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Johnson. Thomas sets a screen for Johnson. He feeds it to Thomas. Now the pass to Brewer. Over in the corner, Rose for the 3. Rebounded by Temple.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. it might be time to get inside of that arc.
The interesting things to watch in the coming years, Greg, the role of social media in the NBA.
I mean, everyone's getting smartphones these days. Now players have the ability to communicate directly to fans. They don't need their message to go through the media anymore.
And he makes the first.
Boy, the energy Ginobili plays with is actually unbelievable. He's a whirling dervish out there who is always doing something borderline spectacular.
And both free throws good for Ginobili. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Thomas, a screen on Hill. Here's Rose. A rebound by the Spurs. Splitter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Inside. From 6 away. And again, no good by Chicago. Spurs trail by 6. Hill passes to Bonner. Count that one. Bonner's got his first basket of the night.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Gibson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. The Spurs shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. And Temple kicks to Bonner. Spurs passing it around. Back to Temple. Here's Splitter, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Splitter working his tail off here tonight on the glass. Good at slipping by guys to kind of get those second chance opportunities.
Brewer's shot is off. Spurs trail by 4. Ginobili outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Thomas got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. With the floater. And Splitter pulls it down. Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the basket by Ginobili. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And they were ranked 3rd in opponent field goal percentage. We see a lot of teams get lazy at the defensive end, but not this group last season.
And the rebounding you just talked about, night in and night out, they controlled the boards. Nobody could match their energy in that department. Hill kicks to Bonner.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Hill. Here is Bonner, defended by Gibson. Hill left side. Ginobili outside. There's the triple. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside Rose. Going inside.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ginobili kicks to Bonner. Now Ginobili. He's got 9. And Bonner now, top of the key, 4 on the shot clock. Hill dishes to Temple. It's hauled in by Thomas.
He's been an absolute non-factor, 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And the shot goes in. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best, an attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
Spurs trail by 6. Ginobili kicks to Bonner. to Temple. Rose against Hill. And it's Bonner in the corner. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Bonner's got 5.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Now, here's Brewer. He's covered by Ginobili. Brewer passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. Gibson setting the pick for Brewer. Top of the key. And Bonner pulls it down.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Temple dishes to Hill. He kicks it to Splitter. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here is Rose. He's got 11. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah is checked in for Thomas. Boozer comes in for Taj Gibson. Luol Deng is checked in for Johnson. And it's Bogan's in for Brewer. The Spurs also changing it up. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Splitter. Jefferson comes in for Garrett Temple. And Tony Parker is subbed in for George Hill. Outside Dang. The tray. Goes back up. Back to Rose. Pass to Noah. Here is Bogans. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. Here's Boozer. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Ginobili the pass to Parker. The pass to Bonner. Here's Ginobili. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now Bogans outside Rose to end the drought, and he's good on the 3-ball. Rose has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Pass to Ginobili. Here is Bonner. Pass to Ginobili. Lets it go from deep, and it's good on the assist by Parker.
That's a well-earned foul for the and-one opportunity. Ginobili was so ready to sacrifice himself on that play.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
And the free throw, no good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's Dang. The wing jumper off target. San Antonio leading. Ginobili finds Parker. Passes it to Bonner. Duncan in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
So it's San Antonio now. And here is Ginobili. 14 points for him. Here is Bonner. Parker, right side. Duncan. Noah with the block. Dang against Jefferson. Dang passes to Rose. Off target with his three. San Antonio's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Ginobili draws the double. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Now Bogans. Nothing on the board. Rose dishes to Boozer. Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Parker against Rose. And the pass to Bonner. Ginobili outside. Clock at 6. Spurs passing it around. The 11-footer, and that one's good. Parker. Parker's got the lead up to 2 now for San Antonio.
No, that's just too easy for Parker there. He loves getting those opportunities.
Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Chicago calls timeout. Without question, Manu Ginobili displaying his skills today.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Lonnie Brewer's checked in for Chicago. Antonio McDyess is checked in for San Antonio. And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 2. Now, here's Brewer. He's covered closely, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Here's a chance to see the numbers for Boozer. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 19 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Here's Jefferson, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Good job concentrating. Even though he was well defended, Jefferson able to knock it down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Jefferson no good on the free throw.
And the athleticism Jefferson possesses, really impressive. A rangy forward who plays with intensity on both ends.
Feeds to Dang. And that one is stuffed right through.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Ginobili the pass to Jefferson. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Brewer kicks to Bogans. Pass to Noah. The feed to Dang. Over Jefferson. And he overshot that one, missing. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Ginobili the pass to McDyess. Parker looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. It's taken away by Brewer. 1:05 left in the first half. At the elbow, Boozer. Looking for Dang. He gets it there. Back to Boozer. Dishes it to Dang. 6 to shoot. Bogans kicks to Brewer. Screen by Boozer. Brewer, good. Brewer's got 7 points. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Pass to McDyess. There's the dish to Jefferson. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Passes it to Ginobili. And Ronnie Brewer picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Watson, he's checked in for Ronnie Brewer. Bulls on D. They've led by as much as 10. Back to Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to McDyess. And the dunk by McDyess.
Ginobili, such a solid passer, seems to know whenever one of his guys is wide open and gets him the ball.
Now, here's Watson. Pass to Boozer. Over McDyess. Offline with the baseline jumper. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's San Antonio leading by a point. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Manu Ginobili displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. San Antonio leading. Parker with it. It's Ginobili on the wing. From deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Noah's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rose dishes to Bogans. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The Bulls in second.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Here's Ginobili. The 9-footer's on the mark. Ginobili's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Spurs. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Rose. A rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Parker outside. It's Ginobili on the wing. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. No good from Duncan.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And here's Rose outside. And the 3 ball is good. Rose has got the game tied up here for Chicago.
It was once a weakness, his outside shot, but for Rose now, he's lethal from outside. He's worked really hard to become so.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. San Antonio calls timeout.
And a moment here to see the numbers on Derrick Rose. A very nice season for him last year. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish, always had his head up, looking for the open man. Parker outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. McDyess passes to Ginobili. McDyess with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Parker. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Parker's got 12.
Oh, my goodness. How'd Parker get that to go in?
Here is Bogans. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Rose, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Ginobili the pass to Parker, and there's the drive, and they pick up 2. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Dang. Here's Boozer in the post. He's covered by McDyess. And Boozer gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint and has a high arcing shot that helps him do so.
Here's Parker. Boozer with the rebound. Chicago's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Outside Rose. Boozer a screen on Parker. Rose passes to Boozer. Rose against Parker. Stolen by Boozer. Outside Rose. Rose double teamed to the paint. It's tipped. Here's Boozer. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Parker against Rose. Outside Jefferson. Shot clock at 5. Ginobili finds Duncan. Unable to get that one. Great defense that time from Noah. Dang passes to Rose. Passes it to Boozer. Ginobili against Dang. Over Ginobili. Dang with the bucket. Dang's got 11.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here is Ginobili. He's got 16. To the inside. Here's Duncan. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Carlos Boozer.
Tim Duncan dominating with that throwdown. Way to go, big fella.
Chicago trailing here. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
The pass to Bogans. Now Rose. For the lead. The rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Ginobili. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Parker. Rose with some nice D. Bulls have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Deng can't get it to go. San Antonio has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Parker against Rose. Parker outside. McDyess up top. Jefferson kicks to McDyess. Parker outside. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Bogans. To the right side. There's Rose with the 3. Drills it from outside. Rose has got 20 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
San Antonio trailing here. Now Parker. 14 points for him. Outside Jefferson. Passes to McDyess. Ginobili with the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Rose passes to Noah. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Love seeing Noah seek out his offense, attracting the D's attention there in the process.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
That's good from Joakim Noah.
A versatile player. Noah scores, he rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level.
Chicago making a switch here. Brewers checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. George Hill's checked in for Richard Jefferson. And so he hits both. Now here's Parker. 14 points for him. San Antonio calls timeout. Kind of like what Rose has done this one so far.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes. And here's a look at the stats for George Hill, how he performed last season. He was around 12 points per game last year, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
On defense, the Bulls. 3-point lead. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Covered by Brewer. McDyess kicks to Parker. 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Ginobili.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Brewer. He has 7. Outside Rose. Back to Brewer. He feeds it to Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Not a guy you want to dunk over you. Boozer with a head of steam there heading to the rim.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for San Antonio. A 2-point game. McDyess, a screen. The pass to Duncan. Back to Ginobili. Ginobili draws the double. Stolen by Boozer. Rose passes to Brewer. And the shot goes in. Brewer's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Duncan. The 10-footer. The shot is good off the backboard. Duncan's got his second bucket tonight.
Excellent poise from Duncan right there. I mean, he's got defenders all over him, but he doesn't let that bother him or his shot at all.
Here's Boozer. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's Ginobili with the drive, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul.
Love the determination that oozes from Ginobili when he decides to take it to the rack. Nobody does it with more flair.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Ginobili. Chicago making some changes. Thomas comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Johnson in for Derrick Rose. Both free throws good from Ginobili. Here is Bogans. He has yet to score. Johnson outside. Just his first attempt. San Antonio with the rebound. McDyess has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hill sets the screen for Parker. And they call an illegal screen here.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
You pointed to their field goal percentage. It was up there among the leaders last season because of how smart they played at the offensive end. You know, they made very few bad decisions. Pass to Bogans. Down low, here's Boozer, and Boozer throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. McDyess, a screen. Hill passes to Duncan. He dishes it to Parker. Back to Duncan. Clock at 6. They double-team Ginobili. And they turn over the 24-second buzzers. Signaling the shot clock violation. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. 5th is Carlos Boozer.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Thomas sets a screen for Johnson. Feeds it to Thomas. To the left side wing. Parker with a clean look. Here's Duncan. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Duncan's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Passes it to Brewer. Johnson with it. Rebounded by McDyess.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
outside Hill. And the pass to McDyess. Spurs working the ball around now. And Duncan throws it down.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Hogan's passes to Johnson. Knocked loose. Takes a three. San Antonio with the rebound. Parker with it. He's got 14. Here is Brewer. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the feed to Boozer, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. The Spurs also changing it up. Splitter's checked in for Duncan. Bonner comes in for Antonio McDyess. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Parker. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the San Antonio Spurs. The lead is 2. That one rolling around and rims out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
There's Thomas with the three.
And you can see Splitter taking pride in his D. Quick to contest shots around the rim, and that wingspan can be intimidating to opponents.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Spurs lead by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Well, Chicago has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Gibson. Back to Brewer. Rose up on top. Covered by Parker. Rose, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Parker with the steal. And the basket by Hill.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Bulls trail by 4. And here is Brewer. Thomas finds Gibson. Now Brewer. Back to Gibson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Clock at 4. And here's Rose outside.
And the defense from Parker really helps change the direction of the shot, using his speedy hands there incredibly well.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
That free throw, no good.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a 2-possession game now.
Rose kicks to Gibson. Now Brewer. It's stolen by Jefferson. Nice move. Chicago grabs the miss. Thomas got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, it's Brewer. And good, he nails it. Now here's Parker. Pass to Bonner. Spurs working the ball around now. Splitter with a screen on Rose. Parker passes to Splitter. The rebound by Gibson. Bulls trail by 3. Outside Rose. Gibson with a screen on Parker. Rose finds Gibson. Over Bonner. No good from Gibson.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Hill passes to Splitter. Stolen by Thomas. Feeds to Brewer. The shot from the low post is good. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And another turnover here by San Antonio. Keith Bogans, he's checked in for Johnson. Out left to the wing. Thomas sets a screen for Gibson. He feeds it to Thomas to take the lead, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Antonio McDyess is checked in for San Antonio. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Parker's shot is off.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Bogans passes to Gibson. Over Hill. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Hill.
Gibson engaged and attacking on offense. When he's active like that, he draws the foul.
That's good from Gibson.
Taj Gibson is a solid role player, really one of the best we have. A good rebounder and defender with a soft touch from the mid-range and can score without having plays called for him.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Splitter dishes to Parker. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Jefferson. Here's Splitter, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, got to admire how clever Splitter is. Just uses his height well there on the close-range shots.
Gibson looking it over. On the wing, Brewer. Charity stripe shot, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Spurs trail by 3. Hill with it. Here is Bogan. Gibson the screen. Bogans passes to Gibson. Outside Hill. Kicks it to Parker. Splitter with a screen on Rose. 6 to shoot. Parker. It's back to Hill. Pass to Splitter. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Now Bogans. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That free throw good from Bogans. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Bulls. Boozer comes in for Taj Gibson. San Antonio also making some changes. Duncan, he's checked in for Splitter. Temple comes in for Jefferson. And Ginobili subbed in for Tony Parker. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Spurs trail by 4. Hill kicks to Temple. Duncan, a screen. Temple the pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Nice court awareness and feel on the floor there from Duncan. Set the screen and then found space to execute the roll.
Noah with a screen on Hill. Rose against Hill. Rose passes to Boozer. Here is Bogans. 5 on the clock. Over Ginobili. And Bogans gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 4. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Duncan with the screen for Hill. To the paint. And the dunk by Duncan.
Hill is difficult to guard in pick and roll sets because of his shooting, speed, and his passing ability. I mean, it's basically pick your poison with him.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here is Bogans. And the Bulls making a change here. Deng's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Parker's checked in for Garrett Temple. Ginobili against Deng. Outside Boozer. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rose. The kick out to Deng. The pass to Rose. Now the feed to Boozer. No good. Solid defense there from Ginobili. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Duncan with a screen on Rose. Parker passes to Duncan. Over Boozer. Again, Duncan missing.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And here's Rose. Noah with a screen on Parker. Rose kicks it to Noah. The kick out to Rose. And a miss there on the triple.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And it's Keith Bogans with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jefferson's checked in for Hill. McDyess with the ball. Back to Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They double team Ginobili. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago on defense. A 2-point game. It's Jefferson outside.
I'll tell you what, and Dang is a committed defender. Can cover multiple positions, has that long wingspan, which really annoys shooters. Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
The Spurs shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Parker against Rose. Pass to Ginobili for 3. And it's Dang with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Rose passes to Dang. Now Bogans. Pass to Rose. Lock at 6. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Parker kicks to McDyess. Ginobili outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. McDyess can't hit. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Now here's Rose. He's covered by McDyess. Passes it to Boozer. Over Parker. Boozer, no good. Spurs trail by 5. Parker kicks to Ginobili. To the middle. Here's Duncan. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 5 assists tonight.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge even in the biggest of moments.
Well, Chicago has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Bogans. He's covered by Ginobili. Bogans can't get it to go. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Dang. And now here comes Dang, leading the break. 3-pointer, Bogans drains it from beyond the arc. Bogans got 9 points now in just the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Rose against Parker. Noah with a screen for Rose. Inside, Ginobili with the steal.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
McDyess dishes to Duncan. Parker against Dang. Outside Jefferson. From downtown. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a big bucket from Jefferson now. Much in the clutch, and you can count on it.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Rose a screen on Parker. Just 5 on the clock. Parker with the steal.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet. And you can see it in his eyes right now. Parker is going for the jugular.
We got 22 seconds left in the game, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Noah with the block. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
It's Parker outside. Can't knock in the 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and the foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
Jefferson with the 3. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.